Hi, what's up? I'm here with Youngr in New York City. We're in a French, not French, underground place called Le Poisson Rouge.
Le Poisson Rouge.
With a blood red murder wall.
But my merch kind of goes with it, doesn't it? The blood red circle. I don't think you can see it.
No, I think they're a bit knackered for that. But
yeah.
but blood red and Youngr merch is a sexy winning combination that you should invest in heavily.
Kind of scary too.
Heavily invest in it. So, how is your North America tour going so far?
It's going fantastically well, thank you.
Are you finding anything majorly different compared to the UK world of touring?
I mean, everyone's a little bit crazy here. I kind of like that. I don't know if that's different from the UK, but everyone seems to be up for a party, up for singing along, hands in the air. I mean, some dude came to the show yesterday wearing a flowery vest. Like this hench tall dude who was like, yeah, dude. And I don't think you'd find that in England much, but it was
mainly
amazing.
Because we're just not hench. We're just not built to be hench.
Yeah,
You're either fat or skinny. They're your two choices. And out here there's kind of this weird sort of like, what is it that they inject? Steroid. A steroid morph of the two.
He was a dude bro, in the best sense, yeah, dude bro.
Did you shotgun a beer with him and do a keg stand?
I didn't, but he bought me a shot of tequila at the end. He was like, yeah, he did it, and it was great. Yeah.
So how have the after parties been then? Because I feel like if your opening gambit is, I'm really enjoying the parties here. And not only that, this is one of the rare interviews that one of the PR people went, would you like a beer before we started? And I went, of course I would.
Cheers to that, bro.
Of course I would. So how are the after parties going?
You know, funnily enough, I put so much energy on stage, and I go so nuts on stage and try and bring a party to the gig that afterwards, a glass of red wine and a movie is great for me.
And suddenly you've aged 30 years.
Yeah.
It's 50-year-old Dario just at home with a pair of slippers and a little dog.
Yeah, my slippers, check them out. Moroccan slippers right here. Is what I rock on tour.
Beautiful. Do they not fall off when you're performing?
No, I don't wear them on stage. No way, that'd be blasphemy.
Nothing surprises me anymore with you. Nothing. We're less than 5 minutes into this interview and I'm not surprised by anything that
blown
could come
your mind. I love it. Blown it.
So sorry, you were saying the after parties.
We drink a bit of champagne in the dressing room, we talk about the show. We usually get on a bus and go back to the hotel and everyone's like, yeah, we'll meet downstairs in the lobby in 30 minutes. And everyone goes up to the dressing room, to the hotel room, like, puts on the Lion King or something. Ice Age.
Wow.
I watched Ice Age last night.
How was it?
It's fantastic, it's really funny.
Has it aged well?
America, there's commercials every 15 minutes. It's super annoying.
Yep.
Just trying to get that little guy get the acorn. Is that Ice Age? Yes, Ice Age. Is it the guy that's trying to get the acorn?
Yes, that is Ice Age. Scrat.
And Sid, yeah. And
Scrat and Sid.
Anyway, that's my after party. Ice Age.
Wow, thrilling.
Oh, no.
Hardcore. Super hardcore. I was going to ask you about your live set. I kind of cheated and peeked earlier a little bit. So you've got more than one person on that stage.
Ooh, yeah, because everyone calls me the one-man band, don't they?
Right. So this is the thing. You've gone from playing festivals where you're literally just destroying everything at once in a brilliant way, not in a horrible drug-fueled lunatic way, like a really musical brilliance way.
Thanks.
And you've gone from that to having a kind of three-man. Do people kind of get like? Are they a bit like? Huh.
I thought they would be like that, but the show's so badass that I tricked people into thinking that it was a one-man band.
Oh, I see.
They think I've got 6 arms now.
Well, I'm just wondering if you're going to start putting mirrors in front of the stage.
That's
just
great.
Mirror some of your bandmates
off.
off.
Oh my God, that's genius.
No one will know.
Oh my God, so whatever angle you look at the drummer, it looks like I'm on the drum kit.
Yeah, you can put your hands up in the air. There can be this insane guitar solo, and you can be like, "Yep, I did that with my brain."
That's fantastic. No, but the truth is, I did loads of shows one man, and it was fun, and the videos look great, and it is cool. But really, a 45-minute set of just me, I'm a curly hair bopping around on the drum kit, because you got a drum kit, and there's loads of stuff surrounding me, so it's hard to kind of see me. So it would be good if I was trying to go down the road of the DJ producer thing, but I'm actually trying to veer into the artist world, where I want people to see me and they want to believe in what I'm saying. And because it came when I wrote out my system, and there was a story and a narrative to what I was saying, and it was like I can't really sing that and feel like I'm connecting to all these people behind all this equipment because it's just my head bopping around and so much stuff in front of me. So I still do the one-man band thing in this setup. So you watching tonight?
Yeah.
So you'll see there's moments where I'm like, kick the other people off. I'm like, get off my stage. This is my show. And then I do a few songs on my own, the more DJ set tracks. But when it comes to the songs where I want to tell people the story, I get up, I ask my musicians to join me, and we do a song.
No.
Yeah,
That's actually kind of sweet.
It's beautiful, man.
I didn't expect that to kind of happen.
Now you're ready, aren't you? You ready to come at me? You were like, why is it not just you?
No. I would never have come at anyone. It's not me. It's not my style. Lies and slander. So you had a previous life in a previous band.
I've had many previous lives and many previous lives.
You've reincarnated several times. You're like a wonderful phoenix in that sense. Maybe it's the hair.
Oh my God, maybe
like a phoenix.
Just gonna burst into flames.
But during one of those reincarnations, you had a remix done by Madian.
Of course,
which is quite a big deal. That's no small feat
Hugo
to achieve.
Leclerc, yeah, man.
So how, in terms of like your setup now, how does that kind of impact you when you're writing? Are you writing thinking, I'd really like to collaborate with someone at some point? Because you bring them out of your system and being a one-man band. Didn't you recently record like a very special version of that somewhere around in a very remote part of the world?
I did in India. I recorded it with a folk band, and we reinterpreted that using Indian folk music.
Right.
Yeah. I don't ever write music to think of collaborating ever, because I just think of the song and the moment. And if the song's strong enough or it's big enough, then you plant a little seed and it just grows. It's amazing to see how my system grew. And I took it to Chile. I took it to India. I did an ukulele version in Hawaii. I've done a piano version in London. It's just, if the song can live outside its production, it can live in anywhere. And all I try and do is write the best song I can. I could go on for hours about that.
Do you feel like at this point you've learned things that you wish you had known 5 years ago in terms of streamlining things?
100%.
And what is the one biggest thing that you could kind of go back and be like, look, just listen to me. Just do this one thing.
Never work with divas.
Never work with divas?
Never work with singer divas.
Singer divas? Is that really why you work alone?
That's what I've learned, yeah. And my brother's attitude, I was like, no, I'm done with it. Sorry, get away from me.
Oh, savage.
No.
That's some fucking shit going on, isn't it?
So savage that
fuck you from New York. I'm in New York.
Funnily enough, though, I say that, it's full of love because he's on stage with me tonight.
Oh, that's sweet. I think I saw him walk past.
Yeah, man, he's got stupid hair like me.
Radiant hair.
I love it.
Radiant.
No, the one thing I've learned, actually, the one thing I've realized is just to live and experience stuff to write about. Because 5 years ago, I wouldn't have been able to write the songs I wrote now because I lived, and the stories came out of that. So that's kind of my biggest. Because we were writing songs about, like the singer was writing about nature and all these cool stories that she was making up, and it was fine and it was cool, but when I realized how much people love a story to relate to that was so real to me, that's when I realized, oh, that's what I need to do. Just completely be honest and write my experiences.
Do you have any regrets? Like, do you feel like...
I've got many regrets, but I forget them.
What was the first one that came into your head? Okay, maybe the second one that came into your head, because you're going, shit, can't tell that story out loud. Second one?
I don't actually like to bring them back up. I feel like I have them and I go, no point keeping that with me. I'm going to bury that one.
So you just like eject them into space?
Literally, like you asked me then and my brain went, like Homer Simpson. I just thought like, when Homer just thinks of things, it's random.
Yeah.
I couldn't bring up the regret because if I really sat down, I could, and then I'd go into some dark, negative place, and I don't really want to do that.
How do you pull yourself out of... Because I think a lot of artists do get into that zone where they're just like, what the fuck am I doing?
Yeah.
How do you pull yourself out of that and back into a creative or a positive space?
It's usually a really tough decision. It's a tough decision that you don't want to make, but you know you have to make it. And it's just having that conversation with that person or doing that thing that's really awkward. Like breaking up with someone that you don't, you're like, this is going to be the worst thing in the world.
Right.
And I could go on doing it, or we could just go, but you know it's going to be, I think it's that moment of making the decision that you don't want to make.
I'm wondering when your self-help book's going to come out. I'm wondering when we're going to start having seminars.
Real deep, don't I?
No, like, it's fucking wise. Like, sometimes I do interviews, and I'm just like, what? How has this happened?
I don't know where it's coming from, man.
You've like some sort of guru.
Maybe it is in the hair. I do believe that the power is in people's hair.
The power of the hair. What is it? Is it Samus?
It's big hench guy. It's
Greek person had his...
What's his name?
Samson
and Delilah, right?
Yeah, sure.
And she cuts off his hair.
Sure, it is now. No one can argue with
No, he wakes up one morning, she's cut his hair off, and he's got no powers, and he's like, ooh, you should all watch it. It's a great movie.
Yeah.
But when I started this campaign, before, like about a year ago, I had really short hair. And then from that point, I haven't cut it. I'm terrified. Because this came off, signed to Island Records. I did sign up, publish it. I did all this, and I haven't cut it once. So I'm terrified to cut my hair. I'm not going to do it.
What made you sign to Island Records? Just because that's more of a personal curiosity and me being a really nosy shit. Because I like Island Records because they signed a lot of good dudes.
Shall I tell you the honest truth?
Yeah, go on.
I walked in and I liked the colours that were on the wall.
Stop it. That's what won you over. Are you kidding me? Did you pick this venue because you walked in and went,
I like the red.
I can write
It looks
murder
like
in
my
blood
logo. Yeah,
and no one will notice.
Looks like my logo. I'm sold. No, my first thing was I like the colours. And then it was all about the people.
Oh, okay.
Every label I met, it didn't matter what name was beneath it. It was the people.
That's really sweet.
Yeah, man.
Is there a story behind your logo? I've realised I should be probably pulling something into the frame, but I don't have it here.
It's my good friend Chris Rosenfeld. He's an amazing photographer and visual artist, and we wanted like a sign of approval or a stamp of approval. So it started as a wax stamp, you know, the red thing.
Yeah.
And it started as my like signature coming out.
Right.
And the wax thing felt a bit corny and typed signature, whatever. So we just went, let me just draw a red. So it came from it's meant to be like a wax thing,
right?
Like a print you can put on anything, and just it's my signature because Youngr is my middle name.
Oh.
Yeah, man.
See, this is such a wholesome interview.
So emotional.
This is so wholesome compared to the kind of crass, irrational destruction that normally comes out of an interview.
I'm feeling like we're in a pub in Putney. That's why. You know what I mean? We just chill.
Sweet old pub.
We've got to get the district home in a bit. We're looking for 10:30.
What is the most embarrassing thing that's ever happened to you on stage so far?
Do you know?
We're asking the TM at this point.
The most embarrassing thing that's happened to me on stage. I'm waiting to fall off the stage or fall off a monitor. I'm just waiting because it's going to happen. I don't know. Nothing. Oh shit! Why am I saying this now? You're gonna make something bad.
No, I'm not.
You're gonna jinx it,
not.
man.
I'm not. That wasn't my intention at all. Just throwing hex curses
Watch
around.
me fall off stage tonight.
No, you'll be fine. I have complete faith in you. You're like a well-balanced cat.
No, nothing's happened yet. Nothing's happened yet. I mean, I could probably think of a few small techie things, but it's not embarrassing.
Okay, so my final question is: what is coming out this year for you? What's your big goal for this year?
Well, the goal is world domination by December.
Classic choice.
Yeah, by Christmas
Classic
time.
choice.
Yeah, I want to be delivering presents to people worldwide.
Santa. That's effectively what you're saying.
I want to become Santa.
An adult Santa that serves both children and adults and old people.
Yes, my music in forms of presents.
Audio presents. Gifts for the ears.
That's a great idea. Do you reckon we can make it around the world with a CD, a mixtape?
I think that's what the internet is, and I think if you put it on SoundCloud, it technically counts as being a worldwide distribution.
I want to do it old school, like a retro. Get some reindeer in a sleigh and shit.
I'm excited for Christmas. If you do not release a Christmas EP that's got some sort of like sleigh bell sample in it, I will be furious.
Sleigh bells are great. No, I am releasing a song in the middle of April called Monsters. Mm-hmm. It's going to be, more of a UK-driven thing, and then in the US we're really focusing on Atmos System right now. So we're going to be kind of giving that a little oomph at the end of this month, at the end of April, I think. So, yeah, and then a bunch of festivals like all the festivals, you know, this festival circuit. And then I'm back in the US in September. And then I'll start looking at sleighs and reindeer by like November time. And December will be the Christmas deliveries.
This EP better happen. I'm going to give you so much shit on Twitter if this EP does not happen.
I love it. Let's do it.
I will be furious with the EP. Like, where is my 30-minute mixtape for Christmas?
Oh my God, with sleigh bells.
Perfect. Well, thank you so much for taking time out to talk to me. This has been a very weird setup. We're in the middle of this weird sort of corridor. There's doors going off. There's people everywhere. It's been great. We've had wine. I've got beer. Thank you very much for watching.
Thanks.
Please subscribe. I'm desperate for all of the whore views I can get.
Yeah.
If you don't, Youngr won't make a mixtape for Christmas.
Yes,
and that can be your scapegoat. You can blame it on me.
Fantastic.
It's fine. I'm the worst.
Let me hear a round of applause, guys.